Imagine a world very different from our own. This was the Earth over 150 million years ago. We call this time the Jurassic period. It was a chapter in the great Mesozoic era, often called the Age of Reptiles. Life then was truly on a gigantic scale. The air felt different, thick and warm. A truly alien yet fascinating world awaited. During the Jurassic, the world looked unfamiliar. One enormous supercontinent, Pangaea, was breaking apart. Great rifts appeared, slowly tearing the land. New seas began to form between the pieces. This movement changed coastlines and climate. It was a slow but powerful transformation. The planet was reshaping itself constantly. These were monumental geological events indeed. The climate of the Jurassic was much warmer. There were no ice caps at the North or South poles. Instead, warmth spread across the entire globe. This warmth allowed lush forests to grow widely. Even areas near the poles had plant life. Humidity was high, creating a steamy environment. This global greenhouse supported abundant life. It was a paradise for many giant creatures. We learn about this ancient time from fossils. These are the preserved remains of ancient life. Bones, teeth, and even footprints tell a story. Scientists study these clues like detectives. They piece together the puzzle of the past. Each discovery reveals more about Jurassic life. It helps us understand this incredible lost world. Dinosaurs were the true rulers of the Jurassic land. These magnificent creatures came in many forms. Some were gentle giants, peacefully eating plants. Others were fearsome hunters, swift and powerful. The land echoed with their mighty footsteps. They dominated nearly every terrestrial habitat. Their diversity was truly astonishing to behold. The Jurassic was undoubtedly their golden age. Among the largest was the Brachiosaurus. This colossal herbivore had an incredibly long neck. It could reach leaves high up in the treetops. Its body was massive, like a walking mountain. Imagine the amount of food it needed daily. It moved slowly, browsing through vast forests. Its great size offered protection from predators, a truly iconic dinosaur of this period. Fearsome carnivores also roamed the Jurassic. The Allosaurus was a dominant predator then. It walked on two powerful hind legs. Its strong jaws were filled with sharp teeth. It hunted other dinosaurs for its meals. This creature was built for speed and attack. Fossil evidence shows it was a formidable hunter, a true king of its prehistoric domain. Many people think of Tyrannosaurus rex. They imagine it battling Jurassic giants. However, the T-Rex lived much later. It appeared in the Cretaceous period. This was many millions of years after the Jurassic. So Allosaurus was the top predator here. It is important to get our timelines correct. Each period had its own unique inhabitants. The supercontinent Pangaea continued its slow dance. It was rifting and breaking into smaller land masses. These would eventually become the continents we know. This breakup had a profound global impact. It created new oceans like the young Atlantic. Sea levels began to rise significantly. Shallow seas spread across parts of the land. This altered weather patterns across the world. The Jurassic landscape was incredibly green. Vast forests covered much of the land. There were no flowering plants as we know them. Instead, ferns grew in abundance, like carpets. Conifers, similar to pine trees, were common. Cycads, with their palm-like appearance, thrived. Ginkgo trees, ancient even then, also grew. This lush vegetation fed the giant herbivores. Earth's crust was very active during this time. The movement of continents caused many earthquakes. Volcanoes erupted, spewing ash and lava. These events shaped the land dramatically. Mountains were pushed up by colliding plates. New valleys were carved out by geological forces. The planet was in a constant state of flux. It was a dynamic and sometimes violent world. These enormous changes set the stage for the future. The breaking of Pangaea isolated animal populations. This led to different evolutionary paths. The new seas created diverse marine environments. The climate changes influenced where life could thrive. The Jurassic was a critical period of transition. It laid foundations for the world we see today. Earth's story is one of continuous transformation. Life was not confined to the land. The Jurassic oceans teemed with incredible creatures. These were not dinosaurs, but marine reptiles. Ichthyosaurs, resembling dolphins, swam swiftly. They hunted fish and squid in the warm seas. Plesiosaurs had long necks and paddle-like limbs. They were like sea serpents of ancient times. These reptiles were perfectly adapted to ocean life. The Jurassic seas were truly a different realm. Some marine reptiles grew to enormous sizes. Pliosaurs, a type of plesiosaur, were apex predators. They had massive skulls and powerful jaws. These creatures hunted large prey, even other reptiles. The ocean depths held dangers and wonders. Fossils reveal the rich biodiversity of these waters. It was a complete ecosystem beneath the waves. The skies, too, were beginning to be conquered. Pterosaurs were the flying reptiles of this age. These were the first vertebrates to achieve powered flight. Their wings were made of skin stretched on a long finger. Early pterosaurs like Dimorphodon had long tails. They soared over landscapes, perhaps hunting insects, or maybe they skimmed the water for fish. They added another dimension to Jurassic life. The Jurassic period was more than just dinosaurs. It was a time of immense geological change. It saw massive evolution in plants and animals. The rising sea levels reshaped our planet. This era lasted for around 55 million years. It set the stage for the Cretaceous period, and ultimately it influenced the world we inhabit. The legacy of these ancient giants still echoes.